Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another MMJ Let's Play of Danganronpa V3. When we left off, we found out that Tenko was not brainwashed, thank God. Thank Atua that she wasn't a brainwashed underling, right? I was so worried about her. But anyways, we tried to get Angie to stop the ritual. She's not doing it. She's making these weird wax dolls. And here we are in nighttime. I don't know what one of them is doing, but we're gonna find out, I guess. In a past life, I was a fish. I grew up in a pond in a rural town, but I always dreamed of the city. One day, while my parents were feeding, I ran off to the city. Luckily, I was caught by a rich person who let me attend human school. But the other kids bullied me. They bullied me for silly reasons. Because of my odor, and because of how I would flop around on my desk. And because of the way my mouth opened and closed as if I was dying. The trauma of my past life haunts me to this day. That's why I can never forget bullying. I swear it on my past life that I will get along with everyone. Fish out of water story? I guess? I don't know what's happening. But it's morning time. Yay. It's still just Monokuma. Really? Huh. Yes? Hello? The intercom. This early in the morning? I wonder who it could be. Is it Tenko? No, it's Maki. What's with that face? You look like you just woke up. I did just wake up. The announcement was just a minute ago. You wake up to that? If you rely on that announcement as your alarm clock, you'll start getting used to this place. Well, I suppose it's true. It's fine. Let's just go stop the ritual. Kaito? I heard from Maki-Roll. It seems like Anji's gonna do the ritual. Maki-Roll? Don't give me such a weird nickname. You brought Kaito here, Maki? Is that weird? We need backup plan in case the straightforward approach fails. Who would be better, who better than Kaito for a less than straightforward approach? But Kaito, are you feeling okay? We don't have time to be worrying about me. We gotta put a stop to this ridiculous resurrecting the dead crap. And then we can finally drop that topic, or else I'm not gonna last. Not gonna last? Kaito, are you scared? Huh? It's just that I remember you don't like talking about ghosts and stuff. Now that I think about it, you've been acting strange ever since. We started talking about resurrecting the dead. Don't be stupid. There's no way. Oh, so I was right. Wait, you mean the reason you didn't come to training is because you were scared? It's not that I'm scared, that's just how my body is. I'm fine when it comes to cramped areas, space, and zero gravity, but ghost stories? Since I was a kid, whenever I hear them, I just start to feel sick. Kaito was looking more and more pale as he spoke. Because of that, I haven't been able to eat or sleep since all this crap started. So that's what happened. So let's just hurry and stop Angie so we can put an end to all this spooky stuff. If things get any scarier, I'll seriously die of a heart attack. Why are you looking at me like that? Unbelievable. You almost act like you're not afraid of anything. Shut up. Just go stop Angie already. Come on, bro. Come on, Maki-Roll. Hurry up. Seriously, don't call me Maki-Roll. Anyway, let's go to Angie's lab. So he's not gonna like the 4th floor very much, is he? If he's creeped out by ghosts. What are they doing here? Hello? Let's hurry and stop Angie. Okay. Alright. You're saying the same thing. What about Maki? She's not in her room. This is probably in her lab preparing for the ritual. I didn't even check her room, but that would make sense. I was just gonna go straight to her lab, to be honest with you. But let's take the scenic route. Who knows who we'll run into? Hi, Kyo. Good morning, Kyo. Good morning. Oh, well, if it isn't Kaito, are you feeling better already? Yeah, somehow. Sorry though, we don't have much time to talk right now. Well, don't push yourself. Things feel amiss without your boisterous voice. Yeah, sure. My bad for making you worry. Yes, and all because you were scared. Hmm? Did you say something? It's nothing, right, Maki Roll? Quit calling me Maki Roll. Somebody over here. Tenko, hi! Oh, I just went right through you. I'm sorry. Good morning, Tenko. Good morning, Maki. Good morning. Hey, are you ignoring Shuichi? Huh? What do you mean? It's proper manners to greet girls before degenerate males. More importantly, have you guys seen Himiko? I haven't seen her. She's not in the dorms? I guess not. I didn't get an answer after I knocked on the door, so she must have gone out. Anyway, I'll go look for her. If you see her, please let me know. She must want to apologize for last night. It's very like Tenko to take action. There's not going to be somebody in one of the wax figures, is there? Because that would be creepy. Oh, I don't even want to think about that. No, sir. All right, let's just go. Let's just get on out of here. Please, oh please, let's just get on out of here. I really want to know what his reaction is going to be to the fourth floor, though, because it is creepy. And I mean, we've gone through Danganronpa 1 with the crazy assassination situations that were happening. Or I guess not assassination, but massacre, you know? And this is like way worse than that. So I can't even imagine what happened here. Alrighty, I'm going the wrong way and making everyone dizzy. Okay, cool. Whee! So, I gotta say, it's good to have Danganronpa back. It really, really is. It took a long time, and I'm sorry that I didn't play it as much as I should have, but I'm glad it's back, and I'm really curious to see what's gonna happen. Although, I may not like it too much after this next murder happens, depending on who dies. But then I gotta do the trial and find out who's, like, guilty, and I don't know, I just have a feeling it's gonna be a brainwash somebody, which is not good. Enji? Oh, Himiko!
Huh?
Yeah, you guys again? Himiko, why are you here? Were you keeping watch this whole time? I wouldn't do something like that. It sounds like a pain. I just came to check on Anji. So, what do you guys want? Don't tell me you came to stop Anji again. Yeah. Because the ritual is Monokuma's motive, we shouldn't just let it happen. That's exactly right. It's not because I'm scared or anything, okay? But it's good that you're here. She won't open the store for anyone but members of the student council, right? So tell Angie to open it for us. Yeah, that's not possible. Not possible? I wanted to ask her how the ritual went, so I've been calling to her. But she must be really into her work. She won't come out. Won't come out? Are you sure she's in there? She should be inside. Both this door and the back one are locked. Both doors are locked? Also, did they say that the ritual already happened? I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. It really is locked. But these doors only lock from the inside. There's something... that means there's definitely someone in there. Any response? Actually, no. Maybe she's sleeping. No answer? Himiko, we need to get inside right now. Yeah? Why? But you know, even if we wanted to check, it's locked, so we can't even do... I heard everything, and I'm just as shocked as you are by what the tabloids are reporting. You obviously didn't hear anything at all. Where did you come from? A little birdie told me that you... now would be a good time to bust out my trick. Kokichi's trick? The lockpicking. Huh? Lockpicking? During the insect meet and greet, Kokichi was able to get into our rooms by lockpicking. Can you use your lockpicking skills to get this lab door open? You want me to pick open this door, huh? Let me see. Kokichi bent over and peeked into the keyhole of the doorknob. Oh, it's a cylinder lock. Now this type of lock is perfect for lockpicking. Yes, please, Kokichi, open the lock. It's rude to pick a lock without permission. Now's not the time for that. Something might have happened to Anji. Don't worry about that. Kokichi, hurry up and open the door. Sorry, Himiko. I'm only doing this because these three are threatening me. Kokuji pulled out some thin needles and stuck them to the keyhole of the lock. I think we have a locked room murder. There, open sesame. That simple? Not to brag, but I am the ultimate supreme leader, you know? Lockpicking seems more suited to petty thieves. Ack! That cuts real deep, Maki. Let's get inside. I'm worried about Anji. Yeah, you're right. I think somebody's dead. When I touched the doorknob, I realized my palms were sweating from fear. Fear? Why am I nervous? I turned the doorknob, pushed open the door, and saw. Huh? Whoa! What was that? A body has been discovered. Everyone, please assemble at the Ultimate Art Lab. Yeah. She puked again, and it's green this time. One of these green puke is said to be an omen of bad luck and disaster. What on earth is about to happen? What? I have no idea what just happened. I have absolutely no idea what just happened. Let us pray for Anji. So that Atua may guide her soul to the gates of heaven. Atua, please take care of Anji. Hey, why did it end up like this? Didn't Anji have Atua with her? Clearly she didn't. That's not true. Anji say Atua always by our side. We don't have time to be talking about this. Instead of talking about Atua... Yeah, we gotta talk about which one of us is the culprit and win this killing game. Oh wait, this is part of the killing game? What else could it be? The fact that Anji's dead can only mean one thing. One of us killed her. But why would someone do such an awful thing? Is that really what happened? Is it possible that the culprit who killed Anji wasn't one of us, but... One of the resurrected students? No. Come on. You're still puking green. Oh, a vomit-soaked entrance. How novel. And the puke's green again, too. That's a pretty ominous sign. Ugh, why did another murder happen? What's the deal, Monodum? I thought you were gonna make everyone get along. Don't worry. Overcoming this will bring everyone closer together. This has been the case so far, yes. Their bond gets stronger with each class trial, does it not? Murders are necessary to bring everyone closer together. But how? So, let's get started. Conduct a friendly investigation, and then we will have a friendly class trial. We must distribute these first. Why do you have shurikens? Look, a Monoguma file. I always wanted to be the one to pass it out. Didn't you want to do it too, Monofune? By the way, I've been thinking, you guys should knock off all this killing and dying. Dying is like so lame. Living is all the rage these days. Okay. More green puke. This is really unlucky. Bye, Kuma. There's no use in complaining. We are better off beginning our investigation. So everyone, we all know what we need to do, yes? Yep. I mean, by the third murder, we should all be pretty used to dead bodies. Not Gonta. No way Gonta ever get used to this. Trust me, you don't want to get used to this. No one should get used to this. That's nice and all, but it seems pretty insincere coming from an assassin. Let's start investigating. It's not like we have any other choice. That's true. But still, it's strange. This is a bizarre setup. 4 wax figures, effigies of the dead, hung upside down in the room. And in the middle, Anji's body in a pool of blood. It certainly appears to be some kind of ritual. Alright, bro. I'm counting on you as my sidekick. Let's end this nightmare together. Yeah, but are you feeling okay, Kaito? We seriously don't have the time to be talking about this. No way we're gonna die here. I'm definitely gonna find the culprit. The culprit is really someone among us that killed Anji? I get you. I get how you feel, Tsumugi, but do you have to repeat the same tired old line every time? No, that's not it. I mean, could this have been the work of a transfer student? Huh? Anji prepared the ritual in this room to resurrect the dead, right? And she made those wax dolls hanging upside down as part of the ritual. Maybe the ritual succeeded and the resurrected person killed her. Oh, Kaito. What? Shut up already. It's her fault. Telling serious stories out of nowhere like that. Saying messed up stuff like that. Kaito, are you alright? Sure. Sorry, Shuichi. I need to get some fresh air. I'll leave this to you, Amaki. Do a good job, you guys. Kaito left, still a bit wobbly. Do a good job. That coward has a lot of nerve bossing us around. Maybe it wasn't the best way to phrase it, but he just wants to encourage. You've clearly settled right into your sidekick role. I don't need him to give me orders. With so few people left, I can't afford to sit out anymore. So, where should we start? We should check the Monokuma file first, right? Yeah, let's take a look. Okay, what's the cause of death? Victim is Anji Yonaga, the ultimate artist. Her body was found in the ultimate artist's lab. Time of death was approximately 2 in the morning. The cause of death is a stab wound to the back of the neck. The forehead also has a laceration. Okay. The Monokuma file included the time of death this time. 2 a.m. Everybody must have been asleep. We probably can't rely on witness testimonies. So the murder happened at nighttime after all. If everyone had followed the student council's rules like Anji Natua said, what good will saying that do? The culprit may be one of the student council, yes? Member of the student council? That's... We should go and figure that out. Let's start investigating and solve this mystery together. I can't. Himiko? I can't do it. I can't investigate Anji's body. But if we don't make it through the class trial, then everyone will die. I don't care anymore. Surviving and everything else, it's too much of a pain. Then why don't we just use your magic to revive Anji? This is no time for your mean-spirited taunts. Reviving her is clearly impossible. We cannot say that with certainty, no? Excuse me? Well, of course, resurrecting her is impossible, but I know a way we can speak with Anji. We can summon her spirit with a seance called the Caged Child. Seance? Seance? What are you talking about? Cut it out already. Yeah, this is no time for jokes. Oh, I'm serious. This is for our investigation. For our investigation? If we speak with Anji, we can ask her who the culprit is and bring this case to a swift close. First a resurrection trial and now a seance? Are you messing with us? I would appreciate it if you didn't compare it to Monokuma's foolishness. Seances are genuine occurrences. They're written of in literature the world over. In fact, I myself has participated in seances a great many times. Many times? On top of that, we have here a rare chance to perform the legendary seance, the Caged Child. It would be foolish not to take advantage of this, yes? No matter how you put it, now's not the time for something... Oh? I suspect the only way to confirm our earlier theories is by performing the seance, yes? My earlier theory? the possibility of the culprit being the resurrected transfer student. It is not wise to go into class trial with such outlandish theories in one's head. So, to prove such a thing impossible, I think we best consult Angie herself. That logic is peculiar, to say the least. Holding a seance to find out about the ritual. So, we're gonna fight the occult with the occult?
Okay.
Well, we can't worry about this forever, so we might as well go with the easiest solution. Okay, I'll help out. I was getting bored of investigating anyway. Huh? I'll help too. Huh? You too, Himiko? If I can't talk to Angie one more time, I'll do anything. A seance or whatever it takes, I'll do it. I'll help out as well. I can't leave Himiko alone. Do whatever you want. Okay, I will. So now we have 4 participants, Kokichi, Himiko, Tenko, and myself. However, the caged child requires 5 people and we're still 1 short. Fine, then Keyboy can come too. I guess we can't be picky. Why am I being forced to participate and being treated like a burden? So then, we need a place to perform the seance. Where shall we do it? Does Kibo count as a person? I'm sorry if there's any robots out there watching this, but does he count as a person? I'm just wondering. I've played Detroit. I understand the android sent by CyberLife. I get it, but I'm just wondering. How about your lab? No. In order for the caged child to succeed, the room must be as dark as possible. My lab has windows, so turning the lights off won't make it quite dark enough. Then how about the empty rooms? The empty rooms? The ones on the 4th floor? There aren't any windows there, so if we blow out the candles, it should be pitch dark. Sure, I'm fine with that. I agree with Himiko. However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use? The middle room. The middle room's always best for stuff like this. Very well. I shall begin the preparations at once. I shall have you 4 help as well. Let us carry all the necessary equipment from my lab. Are you really gonna do this? This is for our investigation. I said as much, did I not? We need to use all our efforts to discover the culprit, lest our lives be lost. Okay. Kyo, Kokichi, Kibo, Tenko, and Himiko all left the scene. Are they serious about this stupid seance? Perhaps this is part of the investigation in their eyes. We should just go with it. In any case, I should focus on what I can do. What the ultimate detective can do. So I'm also guessing that even if you could talk to Angie, she's not gonna like have seen who killed her. You know, it's gonna lead to nothing. So I guess we'll start with her body. Angie's body. She's lying face down in the middle of the room. Are you gonna take a closer look? Yeah, I was planning to. Then let's hurry up and do it. We can't afford to waste any time here. Maki didn't hesitate. She stepped past me and walked over to the body. She had no problem with dead bodies. She is the ultimate assassin. A small pool of blood is emanated from Angie's torso. This can't be from her forehead. This blood is from the back of her neck. This blood is dry. It must have been spilled a few hours before Angie was killed, maybe more. That fits the 2 AM time of death listed in the Monokuma file. Okay, what about her body? There's blood dripping from Angie's head. According to the Monokuma file, she sustained a stab wound to the back of the neck, as well as a laceration on her forehead. The killing blow was a single stab to the back of the neck, a sneak attack most likely. Then, what do you make of the wound on her forehead? Maybe the culprit hit her head before stabbing her from behind. But her 2 wounds are substantially different. Did the culprit change weapons mid-attack? I suppose that would be unnecessary. Also, the wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding much. What's going on with these 2 wounds? Okay? Huh? What's wrong, Maki? Move. Maki pushed me aside, then lifted Angie's body up by the shoulder. What's this doing crumpled underneath her body? It's duct tape, right? What's duct tape doing here? I don't know, but it must be related to the case. Look, these are hairs stuck to the tape. Long hairs. Angie's, right? Bloody duct tape with Angie's hair on it. What could that mean? Weird. I'm surprised you spotted this, Maki. It was hidden under the body. It was partially visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did. Well, that's true. Well, even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. So, don't beat yourself up over it. Well then, it's a good thing you're used to corpses, Maki. Huh? Do you want to die? Sorry, joking. I couldn't resist. You don't need to apologize. I was joking too. That didn't sound like a joke, though. Angie's body appears to be exactly as described in the Monokuma file. There were several clues that caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions yet. I think if we think about all the evidence in combination, that might tell us something. Let's continue our investigation for now. Maki, what's wrong? It's not that important, but the only time you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene. Is that supposed to be a compliment? Who knows? You're certainly more reliable than Kaito, at least. That guy is useless. Anyway, let's continue. Alright. Is that a hammer? Okay. There's the back door, there's the Necromenon. This book. The instructions for the resurrection trial are written in the Necromenon. Why do I keep saying resurrection trial? I'm sorry, Necromenon, yes, but why can't I read the word ritual? By performing the ritual as written, you can resurrect one deceased victim. So what were the actual steps? This was the motive, the Necromenon. And she tried to perform the ritual written in this book, right? Yeah, if we look at this book, we should learn the steps of the ritual she was trying to perform. Let's take a look. Necromenon Resurrection Ritual. Prepare an effigy of the dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone may participate. Make the size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out of whatever materials you wish. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necromenon to ashes. Use caution, be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Then close your eyes and wait. After a while, you should feel a light tap on your back. If so, that means the ritual was a success. The ashes are only good for one use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely. Why did she have everybody then? So these are the steps for the resurrection ritual. And she really believed in this crap? It's pretty obvious that you wouldn't be able to resurrect anyone with this. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure that's true. But in this place, I don't think we can rule anything out. Okay. Oh, Kaede. The 4 effigies are hung upside down, making the scene particularly eerie. The ropes are dangling from the exposed beams on the ceiling. If I remember correctly, Angie made all of these wax figures. Is this rope from the warehouse? I believe so, and that means there won't be much of a clue. Anyone could have gone and gotten these ropes. Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole. The warehouse does contain plenty of things that can be used for murder. Anyway, I know that these effigies are just wax, but it still creeps me out. These effigies look exactly like real people, not just their faces, but their bodies too. The ultimate artist certainly was talented. By the way, why is the effigy hanging upside down? Is this part of the ritual? I'm not sure. If it's not, then why is it like this? Who would go out of their way to hang a wax effigy? Right, if they're gonna do so much work, there must be some reason for it. What could it be? Who would do this? The culprit? Angie? Or someone else entirely? Why do these Kirumi's hands look weird? Is that just me, or do they look weird? Why are they hung up? Also part of the... Okay, so it's the same thing. Alright. Sorry, I was just curious, because her hands look weird. Okay, so... Do I need to look at the beams? No. Okay, I guess we'll just go with the door then. This is the lab's back door. This door has a sliding lock and it's still locked. And because no one has used this door since we came in here, I believe Angie locked this door when she came in and it's been locked ever since. Oh, wait, what's this? Look, there's something golden shiny on the tab of the sliding lock. Golden shiny? Could it be? Maki, can I see that for a minute? I want to try moving the sliding lock. You want to unlock it? Go ahead, do what you want. I carefully touched the knob of the lock, avoiding the gold parts, and softly slid the lock open. Just as I suspected, this lock will slide without much effort. Whether you lock it or unlock it. This could be an important clue. Okay, I already have a theory about how that was locked. There's a sword that's stabbed into Kaeda's wax doll, which has the flaky gold handle on it that Oma has already touched. So we know it flakes off like instantly. So that's how they locked that door. That much I get. I'm curious about this rear door too, but there's something else that bothers me. The lock on the front door is what we used to enter this room. Shouldn't we investigate the front door too? I'm gonna go take a closer look at it. Maki walked over to the front door. Okay. There's the front door. Alrighty. It's unlocked, but I think there's still more things to investigate here. Oh. Well, fine. Should I talk to Gonta? Probably not. Is there anything else that I'm missing? I don't think so. Her body in the pool of blood. Ah, the katana. There we go. A katana stabbed into Kaeda's wax effigy. Who did this and why? Let me see. Maki nudged me aside, then gripped the katana and pulled it out of the effigy. Wait, this is a crime scene. You can't. You wanted to check the katana, right? Well, you can't do it if you don't pull it out. Yes, it's true, but we have to preserve the scene. Maki paid no mind to my protest and stared at the katana for a while. It's a real katana, but there's a gold leaf on it. Yeah, I believe it's the one that was on display in the Ultimate Anthropologist lab. Is that so? We can probably assume this is a murder weapon, judging from the bloodstains on the tip. The edge is too rusty to cut well, but it would be enough to stab. But why would they go through the effort of using this as the murder weapon? Good question. They could have gone to my lab and grabbed a more suitable weapon. Perhaps it's because Kyo's lab is on the same floor, but they just grabbed something close by? They may have been in a hurry. Or maybe they needed a long... My voice is going away, is what's happening. Maybe they needed a long weapon like this. A long weapon? My lab doesn't contain swords or any other weapons of this length. Really? I'm not sure how Monokuma found out, but he must know I don't use swords for work. When I first started working, I botched a mission using a katana. I haven't used a sword since, which is fine because they're a hassle to carry anyway. I suppose everyone's lab has suited them personally, just like Angie's was. But how did they know all this? Anyway, the gold leaf in the katana flakes off easily. It's all over my hand now. It must have been pretty old for the gold leaf to flake off that easily. Why didn't you say so earlier? My hands are all sticky now. I have to wash them later. Maki scolded me, then stood in front of Kaeda's effigy. I'm gonna put the katana back where I found it. If it's hard to watch, look away. But thank you. As I averted my gaze, Maki stabbed the katana back into the wax effigy. Good as new. Even so, why was a weapon stabbed into the wax effigy? A hanging wax effigy, no less. Was it part of the ritual, or was the culprit trying to hide the murder weapon? Perhaps they had no intention of hiding it. They didn't even wipe off the blood. Besides, I'm certain there are better ways to hide a murder weapon than this. Then what's the reason for this? I honestly have no idea. We should investigate where this weapon came from. We might find a clue there. The Ultimate Anthropologist lab? Yeah, let's do that. I want to make sure the katana indeed came from that room. Alright, so let's head on back. Oh, really? Okay, let's talk to Gonta and maybe Miyu. Murder at nighttime is strange. Impossible even. Why do you think that? Because student council made rule that we know can be outside during nighttime. Everyone should have been asleep. No way murder could have happened at nighttime. Do you really think everyone will go along with that rule? But the Tua's rule. Angie says he punished us if we not follow his rules. But the student council wasn't included in that, correct? They could do what they wanted. And she was also working here at night. Huh? She was? No way. Student council would never break own rules. They should have been asleep in own rooms to set good example to others. Maybe Angie got attacked while she is asleep in her room and get brought here. If so, Gonta could have saved her. If only Gonta saw. But Gonta was sleeping. Sorry, Angie. Gonta no could save you. I find it hard to believe that no one went outside, in spite of the student council rule. Okay, what about Tsumugi? I'm not sure if it's okay to say this or not, but could Tenko be the culprit? Huh? Tenko? Oh, it's not like I have proof or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tenko was trying to betray the student council. So you suspect Tenko? Because as a member of the student council, she would have been allowed into this lab. That's right. Angie did allow members of the student council to enter her lab. Yeah, Angie had been shut away here working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said that she could only unlock the door if she heard a student council member's voice. That would certainly point to Tenko. She did betray the student council after all. It's not what I want to suspect, Tenko, but since only student council members would have been let in here. So Angie only let in student council members. That would be Gonta, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Tsumugi. Of that group, Tenko is certainly the most suspicious. That's if nobody has a voice recorder. Just saying. This busty brainy beauty has this all figured out. Huh? You mean you know who the culprit is? Huh? The culprit? Forget that. Shuichi, do we really have time to be listening to her? Hey, wait. Are you just gonna ignore my genius idea? Just listen to me, okay? Come on, listen to me. Listen. Okay. Well, if you're gonna twist my arm, then I'll tell you. You better thank me for this. I know you're all done with them fleas, but even you know how weird these wax dolls are, right? They are strange. Are they for the ritual or another purpose? But I figured it out in just one glance. These are diversions. Diversions? Yup. The culprit used these wax dolls to distract us from something. What do you mean by that? How should I know? Isn't that Sherlock Holmes' job? You're a waste of time. Maki turned and walked away. I can't say I blame her. Huh? The hell's her problem? She on the rag or something? Really? So Angie made these wax dolls, huh? The resemblance is pretty uncanny. Let's say the devil's in the, they say the devil's in the details, you know? Let's just see how detailed these really are. Hey! Mia tried to look up the wax figure's skirt. What are you doing? Stop that! Oh, I just want to see if the doll's wearing panties. What, you got a doll fetish? Are you excited that your dead girlfriend's a doll now? If you like wax dolls so much, then go ahead and do the doll already. I'm starting to agree with Maki. Talking to me was a waste of my time. Now can I leave? No. What am I missing? I did the back door, even though there is blood there, but is that it? Or is it? Okay, no one's got, okay, so this is the same. Yep. Okay. Lock slides to the slightest touch. So we got that. There must be something else? Front door, maybe? Okie dokie. I swear I've talked to everybody. What am I missing? Hello? Her body, the blood, katana, the wax doll, then the Kramanon. It's like, can I look at any of the beams or anything? Doesn't look like I can. I mean, this monitor cannot be it. This is nothing. Yeah, that's absolutely nothing. So where? Where, oh where? Do I need to talk to Maki?
Nah.
I just want to confirm something. When we got to this lab, you're sure that the front door was locked? Yeah, I'm positive. Okay, maybe this is it. Maybe this is what we were missing. I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. It really is locked. The front entrance was locked until Kokichi picked the lock to open it. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock. Click, click, click. Clack. There, open says me. So he picked the cylinder lock open.
Nah.
Do you think anyone else could have opened the lock besides him? That would have been impossible from the outside. The Monokubs took the key. Okay, here it is. But there's only one key, so don't lose it. It'd be bad if you lost it. You wouldn't be able to lock the door or open it from the outside. And Monodam eats it. Let me see that key. Monodam swiped the key from Monofani and lifted it to his mouth. Nom. He ate it! Yeah. So Kokichi is the only one who could have opened or closed the door from the outside, right? Correct. Only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from the outside. But someone inside could have opened and closed it as they passed. So the front door was locked from inside the room? Not necessarily, I'm just thinking of possibilities. But in that case, the question becomes how the person who locked the doors got out. How the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the doors. There we go, that should be everything. Still, it's strange that the front door and the back door have different locks. The front door we came in has a cylinder lock. And the rear door over there has a sliding lock. But by the time we discovered the body, both doors were locked. In other words, this is what you might call a locked room mystery, right? Locked, huh? Yeah, the cylinder's key was taken by the Monokubs, so both doors could only be locked from the inside. But only if you rule out Kokichi's lockpicking, right? He could have picked the cylinder lock on the front door to go in and out of the lab. He could have created this lock room mystery. It's possible they locked the door from the outside by picking it after he killed Angie. That's true. Also, he appeared at an oddly convenient time when we tried to enter the lab ourselves. He's clearly suspicious. It is suspicious, but that solution seems a little too convenient. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think we finished everything. Okay, now we're good. Now we investigated everything. Is this really the time to rest? I don't think we found enough clues yet. We don't know how much time we have left to investigate, so we need to hurry up. You're right. First, we should investigate the Ultimate Anthropologist lab. We may find a clue related to the katana. That's true. We need to check and see if the katana really did come from that place. Is something wrong, Monkey? This just occurred to me, but why am I acting like your partner? Well, it's fine. Just don't get used to it. It's not as if I asked you, but it's fine by me. It's true that Maki is a tremendous help to me. Okay, so let's get out of here. Let's leave. I wonder how the ritual is going, though. Alright, so we need to go to the Ultimate Anthropologist lab. Anything different here? Oh, it's so creepy. Alright, cool. Here we go. We're going through the back door. It's fine. If I remember correctly, the gold leaf katana's from right here. It's just a sheath. Earlier, the katana was inside the sheath. Maki, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here. I'm certain of it. Doesn't that make Kyo suspicious? This is his research lab after all. Not necessarily. Anybody could have come in here and taken it. Fair enough. Anybody could have done the same with my lap too. Hi, Oma. Oh, what are you guys doing here? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance? You look so disgusted right now. Then again, I guess that is your signature look. Anyway, I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came back to get it. Something for the seance? Yep, that white sheet over there. We brought the wooden dog statue in the cage already, but I guess we need that sheet too. I don't get it. Why do you guys need a cage, a wooden dog statue, and a white sheet? Hey, don't ask me. I don't know why we need that stuff either. That's why I figured I'd do a little research on the seance before I got the sheet. Study? So, let's see. Kokichi took a look around and I heard it was like some old handmade book. Oh, is this it? Yep, it says Cage Dog Village right here on the cover, so this must be it. Let's see. What does it say about the Caged Child seance? Kokichi flipped through the old book he picked up. Oh, is this the page? It's hard to read, but I can see the Caged Child is mentioned here. Oh, so you're gonna say? Yeah, Keel's drawing is the same magic circle as the one in this picture. Okay, let's see. In order to perform the Caged Child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium, and a dark place with no light. Just like Kyo said. First, draw the magic circle passed down from the Caged Dog Village on the ground. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel, curl like a turtle, and rest their forehead on the stone, on the ground. Afterward, the 4 other participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with a white sheet. And finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage. Also, it says we can't step on the magic circle during the preparations. The dog god? You mean the wooden dog statue? When preparations are complete, turn out all the lights to create complete darkness. The seance will begin when the 4 participants are standing at a corner of the room. The 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the Caged Child song. After the song, ask, "Is the caged child?" Then say the name of the spirit. The spirit medium will reply in the voice of the summoned spirit, and that's all it says. But one side is caved in for each room. That sounds complicated. Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say? Whether it works or not, Kyo's been wanting to conduct a seance for a while. Since I was fortunate enough to obtain one of those copies, I have already memorized it. But I never thought I'd be able to lay my eyes on the real one. What a trick of fate. Oh yeah, he said he memorized every word of it too. That's probably why he left the book here, because he can conduct the seance without it. But is it even possible? Contacting Angie's ghost? If you're so curious, why don't you join us, Shuichi? You should see how it plays out with your own eyes. There's still time, you know. The seance hasn't even started yet. Maybe it's better if you join them. You think so? Well, I'm not going. I don't believe in seances. But whether you believe it or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens. As a detective, huh? Yeah, I think you're right. Now you're talking. Well, I'll be waiting for you. One of the 3 empty rooms. We're in the middle one. Oh God. Koji spoke as though he was inviting me to go play, then left the room. Okay. Anything else? You can deal with the seance. I'll head back to the crime to re-examine the clues. Okay. I guess we'll leave. I don't want to commit a seance. Is that how it works? Participate in a seance? Middle room. Hello? Anybody here? Oh, yes, they are.
Yeah.
So, Kokichi tells me you wish to participate in the seance as well, Shuichi. You are most welcome to join us. Is what I'd like to say, however. Only 5, including the spiritual medium, may join. Aw, man, what a shame. Well, Keyboy, you're out. Why me?
じと
I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while.
いいですか
Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange juice. To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated, Kibo. Poor Kibo. Don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come? That's why we're apologizing. No one's apologized yet. Fine, our bad. Just don't get mad and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us. Why would I do that?
ダメ
Stop whining, Kibo. I want to start the seance as soon as possible. Fine, but I won't forget this betrayal, Shuichi. Which actually is not a good thing because he can record dialogue. What did I do?
さて
Now, so now Shuichi has joined us. First, some warnings.
いいかな
Do not enter the magic circle that I've drawn on the floor. It is drawn with a purifying salt, so it is easily disturbed when stepped upon. You drew this magic circle with salt?
そうだよ
I always use salt for magic circles. It makes seances more likely to succeed.
じゃあ
It's also it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail,
しいね
but it may also unleash a curse. Got it. I'll be careful. I'm surprised you're able to draw this without even looking at the picture.
大丈夫
I have the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Of course, I also have the Caged Child song memorized. You must do the same.
いいかな
I've copied the words to the song down here. Please commit it to memory. Everyone else has already memorized it. After all, you'll be unable to read in the dark. We have to memorize the lyrics now?
おや
You're a detective, so I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here is the melody. I listened to Kyo sing the song and did my best to memorize the melody and lyrics. Alright, I think I've got it now. Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective.
じゃあ
Or the ultimate, screen actor. Well then, let us begin the ritual right away.
軍するよね
Yay! We finally get to see Angie!
さて
Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with the girl. Then I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in.
いいえ
No, I'll do it. Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie.
そうです
You want to talk to Angie, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium. That way, you can say goodbye to her. And after you finish saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone
お
else.
願いです
Please. Tenko.
そういえば
Also, Himiko, let me say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So, if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too.
あやろ
And venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up.
うはい
Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko. I think you've trained too much. You're probably right. It seems like the two of them made up. That's good.
さて
So, now that we've decided on a spiritual medium, let us begin. Right, Himiko, I'll see you later.
では口寄せ役の茶柱さんには中央の円の中に入ってもらうけど魔法陣を踏まないように中央の円へとつながる通路を歩いてくれる
Shouldn't you have made it after she sat down?
足元が暗いので注意して移動しなければなりませんね
次にその円の中で亀になってもらいたいんだけど
They actually did say turn into a turtle in the Japanese one too.
目印の石を置くからそこに額をつけた体勢でお願いするよ
Oh, okay, that's the stone.
さっきうちが中庭から持ってきた石じゃな。そんな石で大丈夫か？
これは地面に額をつけるための目印だから何でもいいのさ
こう
That's awesome.
ちょっと体勢が苦しいかもしれないけど終わるまで我慢してね 決して途中で顔を上げたり体勢を変えたりしてはいけないよ。
お茶の子です。天子は体の柔らかさは星5つレベルですからね。
She is a martial artist. She can hold her stance as long as she needs to, I guess.
さて
Starting now, the rest of us must go to work. There are many things left to be done.
そうだな。
First, we must place this iron cage on top of Tenko. I shall leave that to Shuichi and Kokichi. And please keep in mind, walk carefully so not to disturb the magic circle. Okay, you can count on me. I may not look like it, but I'm actually super duper strong. Clang!
嘘はつくもんじゃないね。虚弱体質
Yeah.
の俺にはまさに荷が重いよ。
You shouldn't have lied.
鉄でできてるだけあって結構重いね。
ちょっと天子の上に落とさないでくださいよ。
わかってるよ。捜査中に死体発見アナウンスとか笑えないしね。
It might happen.
不吉なことを言わないでください。
疲れた。で、次はこのカゴ白い布で覆うんでしょ。
その役目は僕がやるよ。
Okay.
さてこれでよし。茶柱さん大丈夫？
床しか見えない体勢なのでわかりませんが、おそらく大丈夫だと思います。
じゃあ次が最後だね。この上に犬神様の木像を乗せるんだけど、これは4人でやろうか。犬神様はかなりの重量だからね。
Himiko, are you? Hang on. I want to see. Maybe I can't. I forgot how you make the. Oh crap! I didn't mean to do that. Okay, even 4 people, it's really heavy. Holy crap! This wastes a ton. I was trying to make that text bar go away because it looks like Himiko's stepping on the salt.
せいぜい80キロくらいだと思うよ。
疲れた。
That's a huge statue.
魔法を使えば楽に運べたんじゃ。
Of course, of course.
高齢術で魔法はいかんしの。
そんなに重いものをカゴの上に乗せて大丈夫なんですか？
そもそも高齢術用の鉄カゴだからね。重さに耐えられるようにできているはずだよ。
ならいいですけど。
じゃあ僕らは魔法陣から出ようか。出る時も魔法陣を踏まないように気をつけてね。さて。
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you.
わかりました。
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the seance.
じゃあ。
The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Please go to one of your choosing. Don't pick the back left one. Who's back there? Himiko? Okay. We stood in a different corner. That's the part where it's
そろそろ
tilted.
部屋を暗くしようか。ろうそくの位置が近いのは大間くんと犀原くんだね。じゃあろうそくを消して戻ってきてくれるかな。壁沿いに歩けば暗くても問題ないよね。
暗くした後でまた隅まで戻ってくるんだね。オッケー、わかったよ。
夢野さんはそのまま動かないでいいよ。君のそばの床は隙間が空いてて危ないからね。
What's gonna happen?
あ
We've already had a murder. What's gonna happen?
部屋が暗くなったら僕が歌い出すから、みんなもそれに合わせて歌ってくれるかな。
I don't trust it.
その歌の後で僕が与永さんの霊に呼びかけるけど、彼女が答えるまでは死後現金で頼むよ。
ねえ、高齢術が終わった後は俺と犀原ちゃんがまたろうそくに火をつけ
犀原ちゃん。
そうだね。倉庫からマッチを持ってきたから、これでろうそくに火をつけてくれるかな。
ほいよ。じゃあろうそくの火を消すね。
I walked up to the closest candle and blew out the flame. The room instantly fell into complete darkness. Pitch black darkness. So dark I couldn't even see my own body. Overcoming my instinctual fear of the dark, I moved along the wall back to my corner. Then began the singing. Keel led us all in the caged child's song. What was that? It's a long song. We finished singing the song, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What was that?
Nah.
Is the caged child Anji Yonaga? He began calling. Now, if the medium answers.
Nah.
Is the caged child Anji Yonaga? What's going on?
Nah.
Is the caged child Anji Yonaga?
どうしたんじゃ?
What's wrong? Why won't Anji answer?
待って。
Himiko, I was very clear that you were not to speak, yes? But something's weird. Why won't she answer? Maybe it failed.
そうだな。
Let's light the candles briefly. What? Is that okay?
まあ。
Just for now. Confused, I walked along the wall back to the candle. I managed to strike a match and light the candle once again. Don't tell me there's another murder. Don't you dare tell me there's another murder. There's blood. Hey, what's going on? Did it really fail?
そんなはずは。
That shouldn't be the case. The seance was perfect.
なんじゃ?
Is Angie not coming? Is that still Tenko in there?
あれ
Tenko?
そうだね。
Ah, I told her she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her. She follows orders well, but how about we let her out for now?
待って。
Wait, such dark arts such as this need to be started and completed the same way. Those who remove the objects from the magic circle must be the same who brought them in. If not, the spirit may stay in the medium's body. Seeing as this was a failure, I don't think any spirit's sticking around, but whatever. Just like setting up, Kyo instructed us on how to clean everything up. We were careful to remove everything exactly in the order Kiryu directed.
じゃあ布を取るよ。
Kyo pinched the fabric gently and pulled it aside. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Something is amiss. A double murder? Himiko ran toward the cage at a sprint. Himiko, I told you not to step on the... But she wasn't listening. She jumped onto the cage and... Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage, lifted it up, and... Oh my god! What? How What? Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? Maybe Monofini's green puke was predicting this tragedy. Oh, the puke color's normal now. I guess it was predicting this. Everyone, please assemble in the seance room. You've got to be kidding me. A murder during the investigation? That's never happened before. The second body discovery announcement played. It didn't take long for everyone to come running. Tenko? Seriously? What is this? How could this happen? Tenko, Gonta's so sorry. Gonta no could protect you. Shuichi, explain the situation. I thought you were conducting the seance. What happened? I don't know what's happening. I'm so confused. I'm surprised too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. I guess for now, you should maybe start the investigation right away? Before that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be a different culprit than the one who killed Tenko, yes? What happens in the event that there are two murders by two people? What if there are two blackened? Well, we need to find them both at the class trial. Now that you mention it, that's a good point. What would happen in that scenario? What would happen? One of them, what would happen? What would happen? Why do you two look so lost, Monodam? Why do you look so lost too, Monodam? I thought you were gonna run things instead of Daddy. I never expected something like this to happen. I don't know what to do. Really, I don't know. Aw, man, they're all disorganized. If he can't decide the class trial's objective, then we don't know what to investigate. But Father always knows what to do. We should ask him for help. Have you already forgotten? Daddy's in no condition to help us. It's our fault Daddy ended up like that. Huh? It's all your fault, Monofini. Daddy, help! We don't know what to do on our own. We gotta use the power of love. That ought to snap him back to normal. That won't work. Father is just an empty shell now. That's not true. Anything is possible with the power of love. You don't understand because you've never been in love before, Monodam. Daddy, I love you, so please go back to normal. I want to see you, Father. I love you with all my heart.
Yeah.
Aw, you're making me blush. I'm back. Were you good while I was away? That's your... okay. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. That must have been fun. But still, there's a murder, so... Man, that vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take time off to relax. Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation. But I was able to do it. The secret is to just leave whenever you get permission or not, or whether you get permission or not. Wait, so then who's Baldy then? Oh, just a part-timer I got to cover me while I was gone. Here's your pay like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here. Huh? I thought you were supposed to be relaxed. Now that that nuisance is out of the way, what were you guys talking about again? Oh, that's right. What happens to your votes if there's two blackened candidates? Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served. First come, first served? The blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target. In other words, if the blackened who killed Angie isn't the same one who killed Tenko, then only Angie's killer will be considered the blackened. Basically, Tenko's killer wasted the kill and Tenko herself is a waste of a victim. Oh, and I'll add this to the school regulations so you can review it later.
どうぞ
I also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too. So her murder was for nothing. Boy, everything's going so smoothly now that father's running things again. Leaders gotta be able to take decisive action. And indecision's just the worst. Daddy, you're glowing. You're glowing like a lamp. There's nothing better than being praised by my cute cubs. There's nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. For as long as you live, I'll never let any of you go. He just left us while he was saying he'd never let us go. But that's why he's so amazing. Please lick me some more, Daddy. Please don't. Please don't. That's just not what I want to say or hear right now. Monodam, I need you to leave, buddy. Thank you.
えっと
So to make sense of all that, if both murderers have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer. But we don't even know if there's a different culprit, do we?
そうだな。
True. We should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in case.
興奮するよね
Finally, things are heating up. I'm getting so excited. God, you psycho.
周一
Shuichi, this is bad. This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tenko was killed. Everyone's upset and confused, and I'm in no shape to help right now.
でもよ
So, this is where you need to step up.
いいか
Listen, Shuichi. The impossible is possible. All you got to do is make it so. Alright, let's check the Monokuma file first. The victim is Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. The body was found in the middle of the empty room on the 4th floor. Time of death is approximately 11 a.m. Only visible injury is a stab wound to the back of the neck. Stab wound on her neck? It's the same as Angie's cause of death. Yeah, it doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse. Curse? God, not again. Curse?
ちょっと
Really?
何が呪いだ
桃田くん落ち着いて
呪いだけあってたまるかよふざけんな
Okay, okay, fine.
ふざけてるのはあんたの方でしょ
Yeah, maybe not hug the ultimate assassin.
殺されたいの
A dull sound reverberated through the room. Kaito, are you okay?
悪い
My bad, Shuichi. I'm starting to feel bad, but for a different reason. I'm gonna go get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Makiro. Kaito left the room, still a bit wobbly.
あの
Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence.
そうだよ。
True. We haven't had time to mourn Tenko's death, as our own lives are at risk.
こんなこと
That's true, but Angie, and then Tenko. And I think earlier I was suspicious of Tenko. I'm sorry, Tenko.
悔しいよ
It's all Gonta's fault. Gonta failed to protect friends again. Tenko's death caught us all off guard. Everyone's panicking. I have to keep it together. I have to work harder. Because I'm a detective. Alrighty, I'm a detective, but I'm gonna have to detect this room next time. Well, once I can stop. It's too dark in here. We can't investigate even if we wanted to.
分かったよ
Gonta bring candles from other room to make this room bright, okay?
いいえ
No, that won't be necessary.
ああ
Yeah, that's not necessary at all. Why?
ええか
Show him, Kibo. Show him your new power. New power? Okay.
美人すぎる天才美人発明家こと入間美優様が
Really?
キーボのメンテナンス時に追加した新機能だ
ここは任せてください僕が光となって皆さんを照らします
照らせ照らせ照らしちま
Okay, thank you, I guess. Wow. Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something.
大丈夫
But it's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate. Yeah, you're right. Kibo's flashlight function has been added to why? Why is that necessary? Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this episode here. I have no idea what to expect. This game is blowing my mind, to say the least. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys on the next MAMJ Let's Play.